Hey, what's up? I'm Christian from Beat2H Studio, and today I'm gonna show you how to use our title project, Oswald Gravity, including the script Animated Letters. After you have downloaded the package, extract it and move it to your preferred location. Keep in mind to stay organized. Once you have it set up, let's take a look at what we have here. In the footage folder, we have different assets for the project. Here are the Oswald fonts. Here is the script file which we'll be using once we're inside After Effects. Instructions. Preview styles with all compositions rendered out. And last, the project file. In the package folder we have the main video file. This includes the basic Latin alphabet, symbols, numbers, and different characters for foreign languages. All these video files have built-in transparency, so you don't have to worry about keying. And also, they have built-in motion blur, which is going to save you some render time. So, the first thing you want to do is install the fonts. Well, for that, we're going to go to Control Panel, Fonts. Now select them and just drag them in. Next, let's open up the project file. If your After Effects version is newer than CS5, then After Effects will ask you to convert it. Okay. And I prefer to save the new project file right away. Now in After Effects, you'll see that the project is filled with example content. This is a good way for you to see and explore how things are working. In the main comps folder, you have all the compositions you need to make your own title. The first one is where you can type in your text. The second one is for color tuning, and from the third one you can choose which composition you want to render. I'm going to show you two examples how to make your own title. First one is going to be quick and easy. We'll type in the text, insert letters, and render it out. The second one is going to be a bit more advanced, but still a quick one. In addition, we'll use some custom animation timing, tune colors, and render it out. So, let's begin. First of all, we want to change the text. Well, for that, we're going to go under Type and Insert Text here, and now you're going to see all these bunch of letters. Select the first one, scroll down, hold down Shift, and select the last one, and just delete them. Make the Animated Letters layer visible, take the Text tool or Ctrl-T, and just highlight it. And let's write something else here. Take the Selection tool, and now just scale it down a little bit. As you can see here, these blue lines, these are guidelines, so whatever you write, always make sure that it stays within this area. Now the next thing, under File, Scripts, run Script File, Animated Letters, and Open. Make sure that the layer is active, because if it isn't active, it's going to tell you this. So make it active, click on Insert, and you're done. Now let's go under here, and from here we can check out what the animation looks like. Next up, choose which composition you want to render. For an easier pick, you can always check out the Preview Styles video. So let's say maybe you like Title 306C. Well, if you go under Render, you will find the same composition from here. Okay, so that looks cool. And now what we want to do is just render it out. So, Composition, add to Render Queue or Ctrl-M, pick out your settings, and your output, and you're good to go. Now for the advanced lesson. I'm going to undo everything I just did. Ctrl-Z. And we're pretty much going to do the same thing now. All these letters, delete them. Make the Animated Letters layer visible, go under File, Scripts, run Script File, and Animated Letters again. Don't forget to highlight it, Insert, and now here we have the frame offset. So let's say we want to make the letters fall one at a time. Let's use 25. Now it's going to look like this. 2, 3, 4. They come down one at a time, slower like that. Let's say we want to do the opposite of that. Let's put it on 2. Now it's going to look like that. And you can even make the letters fall all at the same time if you put it on 0. And there's also an option for reverse, which will make the letters fall backwards. Now for this occasion, we're going to uncheck reverse and let's put the offset on 5. Done. Let's say we want to separate the words and create a little pause between them. And for that, we're going to go to L, hold down Shift, S. And let's move them, well, 2 letter spaces. Now it's going to look like this. This little gap between them. And of course you can do this individually to each letter. So, for example, let's take the letter S and move it over here. Let's check out the cool ways how to color it. As you can see, when the letters fall down, at first they are orange, and after they hit the ground, they change into this metallic color. That's because the colors are keyframed, as well as the floor lights. So, if we go under Color Over Life, click on the layer, Effect Controls, and now here we have color of the text, the glow, and the floor lights. Before you start colorizing, make sure that your marker stays on the first keyframe and use the arrows to get there, just to be sure. Click on this color square. So let's make it into this little more blue, like that. And now the same thing for the floor lights. A little bit more blue, but I am going to use this part here just to darken it down a bit so it looks better. Well, something like that. Click OK. Now when you go under Render, you're going to see that it's changed. And the same thing still applies. The letter falls down, it's blue at first, and then it changes into this metallic color shape. You can delay the color change, you can change the color entirely, you can do whatever you want to do. But once you have it the way you want it, choose the composition you want to render, add to render queue or Control M, pick out your settings and your output, and you're good to go. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the effect. Be sure to check out our website. Peace out.